Please remember, section 11 deals exclusively with textiles and textile articles. And very important here is the section notes. And this is something that which will be applicable all throughout. But I think it's important to kind of take a little pause and have a few words about this particular provision, because we know that uh, just based on a thought pattern, we saw that the jacket itself is composed of outer layer, right, and an inner layer. It has outer and an inner layer, and inner layer is TPU, which is article of plastic, and the outer layer is nylon, right? It's also a plastic material, but it is made out of yarn, so it goes into the textile. So how do you determine what thing drives classification? What's going on? And the answer is lies here, right? Uh, so this is a note 2 to the to the section 16. We're at the section notes right now, and note 2a states that where appropriate, only the part which determines the classification under GRI 3 shall be taken into account. What is GRI 3? GRI 3 is if it's classifiable under more than two headings, it is classifiable using GRI 3b according to the one that provides essential character to the item. In other words, this is legalization of GRI 3 through GRI 1. But at the end of the day, what it means is that while you have inner and outer layer, outer layer will be the one relevant for classification. This is simply the legalese that justifies that stuff. So don't worry about this one unless it's relevant, right? Because sometimes it is relevant, whatever is inside. But worry about outer layer for the purposes of the provision. Also, I think it's important to note that we have the another legalization of provision. So we have note 2. Let me see if I can get to it, which talks about. Let me see. Yes. So it's also legalization of GRIs, GRI 3 through GRI 1. So essentially, what this particular note says is that when you have 55 to 350, 50 through 55 is also extended by the other node to the rest of the stuff, right? But more often than not, you have a mixture of textiles. And this is a given. Just simply pay a visit to the local department store and look at the textile component breakdown, right? Almost always it will rarely be nowadays 100% cotton. It will be the mixture, right? So again, just like we saw with section note 7 under the metals provision, the section 15, here the weight is important. The weight is important. But what if you have the material component breakdown which is 50-50? So let's say just for the purpose of example, this shirt is 50% polyester, 50% cotton. Which one will it be? Well, it will be the last one in numerical order. We knew that already because of GRI 3C, but here this particular provision legalizes whatever is provided under the general rules, general rule 3 into the general rule 1. So those are the concepts we need to be aware of, and we will kind of, as we classify items of textile, we will be constantly returning to them, and as we classify uh, uh, products um, that are textiles.